I thought we were in awkward silence right there for a second. I mean, that's kind of what you said right there, right? Right. Hey guys and gals, it's 3D Dante, and welcome back for some more Splatoon 2. Last time we were here, we went through the first half of the levels here at Suction Cup Lookout. In this part right here, we are going to be going through the last, the other half of Suction Cup Lookout right here. Starting off with Back Alley Cleanup. Suck it up. God. I'm not sure if I'm able to suck up this level, but I'll give it a shot anyways. Pun unintended, I swear to you. Anyways, we now have another level with the hero shot right here, and we have this giant Squee-G. The Squee-G of death. Just in case you hated Squee-Gs from the first game, they are back and now even more deadly than they were before. They can kill you and their allies in no time flat. But luckily, but just like the actual counterparts, they love to swim, the bastards they are. Yeah, you can actually ride on top of them, and yeah, pretty much, they are just like normal Squee-Gs, distracted by normal ink. This goes for your ink and enemy ink. Because the moment when they say ink, they will instantly aggro towards it. But something that they will aggro towards more is you and other enemies, and more importantly, bombs, which is going to be your main way of luring these guys over. Now, having the curling bombs for these Squee-G levels are pretty nice, since you're able to guide them through a straight path, where if you were to do that with a normal bomb, you're going to have a little bit more trouble doing that. And yeah, I for one say I live a dangerous life, and I'm going to go over and agitate the damn thing just so I can get some eggs. And get an armor that I'm not going to be getting in the process. That being said, however, die you freaking sprinkler. And I will go up here and take this tuna egg with gratitude, and I will go back here and take my second scroll with even more gratitude. I don't need you. Okay, now I need you. Let's just do that. Jump back on here, and let's just go. Let's just leave that behind and just call it a day right there. And I thought I missed that for a second, but anyways, we got a Sardinia right there, which that is a hard to miss Sardinia. In fact, that 3 power eggs down there is even harder than it. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. But for now, we just kind of climb up here. A mini wall of the Squee-G on it. The doubles they are, and wow, I fail at simple visibility right there, because I didn't see that until I fell. It's like, oh right, there was a reason why this was easy. Oh yeah, it was because of this, and more onion rings. But anyways, heading up here. Okay, no, it's not quite a boulder, but you can imagine it being a boulder, right? Kinda wish I had the curling mod at this point, but I don't. I can't curl my way to victory, unfortunately, so. Well, I can't curl my way to victory, but I can commit suicide and just say, screw it, and let's do another take, since I failed this part miserably last time. Yeah, that was a great run. So, let's take that run and just walk our way forward. Yes, I'm not even gonna try to swim. I'm just gonna try to walk the entire way through and see if I can actually get through it. Don't mind me. Just a cool scrub right here, walking away from this little bastard right here. until I actually have to come up here and actually get for the level. And not get myself killed this time. Thankfully for that, and we got for the level right here, yay! And now that was a really short part of the level. Like, why is that checkpoint even there to begin with? I want to know. But anyways, unlock that gate right there, and we release the Kraken. When I mean Kraken, I mean by the random Squee-G that nobody cares about. And you deliberately fell down there. Well, you didn't because I killed you before. I killed you before it can kill you, or even before you got down there. But still, dude, you don't do that. All right. Anyways, gonna cut down here, lower this thing with a bomb, so we can head straight over here. Kill you real quick, and just call an end to this level right here. That was quite the cleaning session right there, especially for 5 minutes. With that being done, what do we got this time? Many travelers find themselves in Ink Opta Square at some point in their journey. Youth from far-flung seas gather in this colorful hub of comings, goings, meetings, and farewells. Quite the lovely picture, don't you think? So we haven't really gotten anything unique or kind of funny yet with these sucking scrolls. I'm disappointed. Just saying. Anyways, with going to a level that's not as disappointing, at least I pray that it is. That it's not. We got Spinning Campground. Ink me out, ink me in, ink all around, and cause some havocs. Being messy and let Mario clean with his blood. Oh, wait a second, they don't exist in this world. But then again, Smash continuity, so maybe they do. But anyways, we got another level right here with the hero shot. We're not really going to be using the other weapons in this part right here. Well, actually, that's a lie. We are going to be using certain other weapons during this part, but I'm not going to spoil what it is when we're going to be using it. But I'll get that little detail right there right now. But for now, go down here and get this another free ticket right there. Another ticket to glory, I guess you could say. And alright, you can hide armor down there, I guess. But anyways, we got in this level right here the ink furlers, which one shot you can go over ink for a pathway for yourself, and it'll be instantly covered in your ink. If the enemy does it, and then it's covered in their ink. And any enemies that it hits, it will instantly kill. So kind of cool, like, I guess. Now, something I guess I should say about, like, these kind of mechanics not being in the multiplayer. Now, a few of these aspects aren't really used in the multiplayer, except for the ink sponges, the old way of ink rails for some reason. And for the most part, that's pretty much it. The other aspects, like these ink furlers and stuff like that, these aren't used until, believe it or not, the Splatfest with the shifty stations. Since each one uses an aspect that they used for those levels. Now, I would like to kind of show that off, but well, hey, I've done a couple Splatfest live streams in the past already, so you can check it out there. That in the future, when they release the shifty station stages for private battles, I'll probably be doing a live stream on that, assuming that I can actually get something that works, knowing how terribly the last Splatfest live stream went. So you can kind of tell when this was recorded. And that is death number 3. I guess those who are keeping the death count at this point. And that was just great. And no, fine. I'll go over and get this real quick. And actually, you know what? They intend you to go over there and actually use the ink throwers to get the sneak attack, but as you saw, I died while doing that. So I'm going to be a man and do this up front. And take down 2 of them right away, so that I can go down and deal with them myself. By shooting upwards, just shooting my gun upwards so I can get the bullets above them instead of below them. And with that being said, we now have one of the weapons back from the, well, one of the, well, point is we're using the Octo Cannon right here, which back in the first game this was hardly used. In this game, however, they use it a lot more. More specifically for, God, for Salmon Run. Pretty much, they're pretty much just cannon and just, yeah. It's like I wanted to explain it, but you guys kind of already saw it. So do I really need to explain it? As for the fact that these ones are different than the ones in Salmon Run, where the ones in Salmon Run will use your ink. The ones here do not use your ink at all. So at least yeah, at least that's one thing you don't have to worry about. But anyways, Inktopolis holds its famous card king tournament once a year. This year, first time entrant Jonfonzo appeared on the scene and rapidly set about decorating the competition. He walked away with the first place trophy. Aww. So there's literally a trading card ink game. I want that. I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm not really much of a card guy, but whenever I do play them, they are enjoyable. That being said, however, we are now going to be going through the last level for the stage. We have Octoling Strength right in the reef. Now, we're actually beginning to something unique about the stage. Minus the gimmick of it. Because heading into this, we have the reef. The reef. One of the multiplayer stages. But this was the original reef. Since later on for online multiplayer, this stage changed for some reason. I still don't understand why they changed this stage. Because it was perfect the way it was. Pretty much, and you can, with the campaign right here, you can go for the original, you can go for the original reef, which is pretty nice, and we will be doing the same thing with some older levels. But pretty much, these missions right here with the Octolings, you have the mini Zapfish that you need to go over and save. There are 8 total that you need to get. And once you collect all 8, they will form into the regular Zapfish. Now, this level, as you're seeing right here, has stuff that are hidden, that are literally hidden within the ink. So, as you can probably tell, for a first time, you're probably going to be here for a while, shooting every freaking spot, so you can find some stuff. And that looked like a disconnect to me, though we're not actually online. Now, the Octolings right here. Well, now the Octolings do use different weapons for this first mission right here. They're using the Octo Shot, which is pretty much just a splatter shot. In later missions, they will use different weapons. So keep in mind with that. Whenever that time comes. That being said, however, I'm gonna open this up. Now, another unique thing about these missions compared to all the other older missions. You can use any weapon you want for these ones. You're not restricted to a certain weapon. You can use literally anything you want right here. But since I'm going through every level with Hero Shot, I'm pretty much gonna be doing these missions with a Hero Shot. But anyways, we got a little blaster right here, and behind it are self control for this level. And I see someone throwing bombs. And speaking of bombs, we have a little bomb rush. We got a bomb launcher right here, which I mean, out of all the specials in the game, this is the only one that's from the original. And why am I missing you so much? For the record, I got something I said right here. If you grab an armor while you're in critical mode, you will instantly revert back to your normal set. So if you want the actual armor itself, wait a little bit before you go over and... Wait a bit until you recover. Once you recover, then you can go over and do what you need to do right there and freaking troll me, but okay, fine, whatever. Just to make sure there's nobody right there. Good. This corner right here, that's where the starting aim for this level is. Just like the actual, like, last for the regular missions. Jeez. Yeah, for the... whenever you break open the Zapfish, bombs will instantly explode them, and that's all I'm dead. It's like, next thing you know, oh hey, I get cornered by everything. That was not good at all. Like, seriously, it's like, it went from 1 to 2 of them. And for the record, the kelp on their heads is pretty much a harder version of them. And I am doing a terrible job at using this weapon. It's like, I just want the eggs, damn it, and... Actually... I was gonna say, like... I was thinking, well, like, since we're already close to... Jeez. Since we're already close to the next upgrade for the ink tank, I was thinking about going over and just grind up real quick, but actually, no. I'm not gonna do that. In fact, I might actually wait until I get the next upgrade for the hero shot, just so I can get that out of the way. Because having fully powered hero shot is pretty nice. If I do say so myself, but standard, the second version of the hero shot will work just fine for what I want to do anyways. But anyways, net with freshest gear around. Get your abilities you've been always dreamed about. Orders will be fulfilled by that weird kid with that spiky hair. Interested? Send inquiries to Annie. Actually, I'm actually having a... Wow, I was like, oh, that's where they went. I'm an idiot. Yeah, they were pretty much mentioning Splatnet, which is pretty much a way you can tell... It's a way that you can tell what the current map rotations are, and what the future ones are going to be. And you can actually make, like, orders on gear that have exclusive abilities that you can only get on there. Kind of a unique thing right there. But anyways, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just keep going right here. With this all being done, we now have the next boss, the Showdown. Fear the Octo Samurai. Or Sumo, or whatever. I don't know anymore. For this boss fight, we are the Hero Roller. Yes. Each boss fight, you'll also be restricted by using a certain weapon. Like in this case right here, we are using the roller. And as we're going through this cutscene right here, we're going to be getting to one of the funner bosses in this game. By most people's opinions. And I will admit, it's one of the more challenging bosses in the game. And for that reason, it's pretty fun. But anyways, like, you take this guy kind of seriously at first, but then you realize he's on a little unicycle. But anyways, he's splashed with armor, with honor, and all that lovely stuff. He is the hero, he is the Octo Samurai, and he also wields a roller. So yeah, this is literally a little, like, still right here, but anyways, just gotta step aside. Pretty much just get as many hits as you can on him. You're gonna want to get him fully covered in your ink. Once you do that, he splats And that's when the tentacle comes out. It's not him that you have to worry about. It's actually the thing that respawns him. Yes, this is literally a spawn point. So anyways, with the second phase right here, he's now gonna learn the jump attack from Zelda. Anyways, he can also do that spin attack right there, and I hate for the fact that the roller uses up so many ink when you're trying to play with it. That's my only problem with the roller, is that it uses up so much ink. With that out of the way, though, we managed to get him down like that. Just straight up pound him at that point. And we are in, just like any Nintendo game, they go with Rule 3, so this is obviously going to be our last phase. As his roller gets his little spin right there, which, why can't I get that kind of upgrade? Just saying. But anyways, this will allow him to attack from afar now. So this is no longer a melee kind of thing. It's now ranged, bastard. And of course I ran out of ink right there. Now, if you have the ink tank upgrader right here, you will have an easier time with this since you're not using you're not using as much ink during this fight by having that. But I didn't really care about upgrading my ink tank back then, so I'm not gonna care now. So yeah, we're done right there. Explode to oblivion! I dare you to. At least I think so. I don't know anymore, but point is, we're done with this level. We're done with this boss fight. Now, just like boss fights, something I was going to earlier ago with the last part, before we continue with started right here, you can go back over, once you defeat the boss fight once with a certain weapon, you can go back to it again with any other weapon. And if you use a rapid fire weapon like the hero shot, you make quick work out of them. Like, seriously, you can beat this guy under a minute if you're quick enough. And yes, I have done it before. That being said, whew, that was kind of insane. Great work, Ancient 4. Maybe it's just me, but the Octoling bases feel like they've been given a little bit. Oh my god, like they've been given a feminine touch. Maybe they got a new director. No. Huh? This radio's on the fridge. I swear I changed the batteries in this thing. Actually, that's the likely radio interference without some canyon. All the junk around there is probably giving off electrostatic. See? A lot of consumer products use frequency call the C-Pod band. Microwave ovens and frying compress. In fact, my micro. You're breaking up, Sheldon. I'm going through a tunnel in an elevator. The snark is amazing. At least they haven't lost touch of that, though. Kind of wish they did it more often. But, anyways, we could have seriously unplugged the plug right there, but we didn't. But hey, the way's open now. And since we've been here for like a little while now, we're gonna end the part right here. Next time that we'll be here, we are going to be going through the next world right here, which we got Beaker's Depots. Well, not really, but still. And for anything else, you can actually see the little hub worlds in advance, as you can see down there. So I'll kind of get an idea of what we're going to be going through next time. That being said, I will see you guys until then.